Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Secret of the Silver Blades. I believe this is part 7. And yes, I am still in the mines. But hopefully tonight we'll either finish that or get one step closer. Alright, I need to see which save game I need to load here. Alright, it looks like C. Save game C. That's kind of surprising. Usually it'd be A, I'd be back at a town. It doesn't look like it, okay. So let's load C. Hey, Gator, DJ Grom, and Leandro are here. Welcome, guys. How are you doing this evening? Gator says the secret is that the blades are chocolate. Good evening to you too, DJ. This game requires a remaster, Leandro says. Oh, yeah, the Gold Box games remastered would be incredible. How can you tell which save it is, Gator asks? I sort the directory based on the date and time of the save files. And the save files, the last character in the prefix is either A through Z. So then you can see which one it was. And this one happened to be C. Hey, Percy and Saztam are here. Welcome, guys. How are you all tonight? Oh, I got my books right here. So we're looking journal entry. Here's the adventures journal. Page 24 or page 32. Journal entry 24. Word 2. Word is guard. Alright, so evidently I was in the mines. Let me see what level I was on. 9, okay. 7. I know I have not completed 7, so we're going to go back there. I guess let's just go south first. I'm just traversing this without looking at the clue book. DJ says, can you give a recap for those who missed the previous streams? How far in the game would you say you are? I've almost cleared the mines, which are like 10 levels. It's really long and annoying. I'd say overall game probably like, I don't know, 15% done, maybe 20%. It's kind of hard to tell because the mines hog up so much of the space. I don't really know for sure. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm almost done with the mines. Gator says it doesn't need remastering, it just needs these copy protections patched out. Yeah, and I know there are people that have cracked them. But I'm playing with my original diskettes that I've extracted. Percy says a little better than yesterday, but still under the weather. Thankfully not the dreaded flu. Well, dang. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better. Gator says, especially if you're the kind of person that saves often. Yeah, which I do. Yeah, every time. It's such a pain. There we go. Okay, we found treasure. I am tired of these Umber Hulks and all the other things in the mines. Can't wait to get out of the mines. That's the biggest drag in this game. Actually, what am I doing? Just do the fix command. Percy says my symptoms are very mild but unusually persistent. Ah, gotcha. The Gator says the mines are like 40% of the game. Yeah, you could be right. It sure is a lot of the game. But yeah, hopefully I'm getting close to being done. I think I have most of the staff pieces. I might be missing one or two. I'm not sure. You wait and they decide to kill you anyway. Margoyles and gargoyles. Have you been to the ruins? Is that the place before? I'm pretty sure, yes, that's where the dragons are and everything. And all the teleporters are. Yeah, I've cleared all that stuff. Well, not all of it, but I've cleared a lot of that out. Yes, the gigantic map, yes. I've cleared most of that. Yeah, that thing did go on forever. And I'm not using a clue book, so I mean, I have it right here, but I wasn't using it to traverse. I was just going through, and it did seem like it was just never ending. Okay, we want Fireball, of course. Let's get Ice Storm. And let's do Cone of Cold. Slay Living. DJ says, is that guy named after Dirk the Daring? Yes. Yes, he is. I am so glad you asked that, DJ. Because I don't know how many people even know who that is. You might be near the end of the game. No, I'm not. I'm not near the end. I've beaten this before. I beat it a long time ago. Probably when I was, oh, I don't know, 18 or 20 years old. I'm really not sure. So it was over 20, probably 25 years ago or so. Gator says Bubba's the guy from Police Academy and Jack's from Big Trouble in Little China. Those are really good guesses, but no, those aren't. That's not true. Jack, I called Jack because he is a multi-classed cleric fighter magic user, so he's a jack of all trades. And Bubba, I just thought would be funny. So, if anything, it's Bubba Skinner from the TV show In the Heat of the Night. Find nothing useful in the boxes. Yes, Dirk the Daring from good old Dragon's Lair. An amazing, amazing game for its time. Artwork's still amazing. That is a difficult game. Yeah, Jack Burton. No, but I have Snake Plissken in my Wasteland playthrough that I'm doing. The Wasteland Remastered. So that was a Kurt Russell character. Vela, I don't know how you pronounce that, but she's an NPC that I picked up actually down here in the mines. Hand-drawn cells, over 20,000 of them. I'm not sure what you mean, DJ. Yeah, that's true. Gator Vela's outfit's as skimpy as Princess Daphne's in Dragon's Lair. It really is. And yet somehow her armor class is -6. She's got a mirror shield. Yeah, I think she does. Let me look. Chainmail +3, which is somehow invisible. Yeah, and silver shield. Yeah, silver shield +3. And her dexterity is 18, so she gets the bonus there too. Gator says make the next team nothing but Kurt Russell characters. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? That'd be cool. I'd do it. He's been in so many like action movies and action comedies and stuff. It's not funny. This is good for Cone of Cold. Gator says when you're that good at fighting, armor just weighs you down. Well, that's actually a true statement. That's why a lot of people actually wore like leather type stuff and they didn't wear plated or chainmail and all that. So you get some good studded leather armor, or some, better yet, Cur armor, Cur boily, boiled leather. And it's pretty darn good. DJ says I played this game originally on a Tandy 1000. Ah, you had a Tandy, huh, DJ? I never had a Tandy. That's why barbarians are always almost naked. Yeah, you may be onto something there, Gator. You find a freshly dug area in the wall and pick... Yeah, let's dig. I think we'll get a couple gems here. Yeah, I think a lot of the gold box games were on the Tandy. Sandstam says my dwarves are being outfitted with copper armor. Oh, you talking about on Dwarf Fortress, Sandstam? DJ says I upgraded my Tandy from 128K of RAM to 640 and a 20 meg hard drive. That's pretty good. That's a big upgrade. We can dig it. We're digging it. I'll do it one more time. What a time waster here. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress, DWORF, in honor of Faxanadu, who spelled it wrong. At least in one of the dialogues, they spelled it wrong. The others, they seem to have got it right. Yeah, oh, all the gold box games, the economy is wrecked. Terrible with the economy. Oh, I do not like this. All these cockatrices. They are dangerous, turning you to stone. I'm gonna hit myself here. Just so I can take them out. Sometimes you just have to do that. I think I could kill this one with the magic missiles, believe it or not. She's a high enough level. Yep. 26 damage from magic missiles. There we go. Okay. Cockatrices are gone. So now we just deal with the Minotaurs. Hey, Gauntlet, welcome. How are you doing this evening? Gauntlet says PC Junior put an entire expansion board on the size of the case to give a little, give you a little RAM. That's funny. DJ says the Bard's Tale and Wizardry were the same about cash. At least the early games were. Depends on which wizardry you're talking about. Bard's Tale, the economy's wrecked in that, but not Wizardry. Wizardry 6 through 8, especially 6 and 7, did really well with economy. Oh, I did not want to fight those. I was able to run away. Phase spiders are so dangerous. Gauntlet says in 001 Game Creator can do a top-down platform isometric 3D game, but it's kind of wonky if you change the controls. And Percy says, I remember how you could cash scum a lot of those games by making characters, stripping off their gear and then selling it, then deleting the character. Yeah, I always hated that. I always avoided that because I think that's just ridiculous. Oh, wow. I just tried to talk to Wyvern. They couldn't understand me, so they left. That's pretty funny. DJ says you're missing out on a cheesy trick. You need to equip, or you need to queue up all your spells rememorize before you hit fix. Yeah. Yeah, I do have all my healing spells memorized. So yeah, I'm getting the max out of fix. Percy says, yeah, I did that when I was young, not anymore. Yeah, I just don't find it fun to cheat in games unless you're doing it as like an experiment. Then that's fun. But like, yeah, that's just not me. I'm not bashing people that do it. I'm just saying that's just not me. That should be good. Gauntlet says support working with me on issues, so that's cool. Oh, for the game creator, gotcha. You'd have your fireball back for this fight. Oh, so you're talking about you hit memorize, but you don't really rest, and then you hit fix? Is that what you mean, DJ? And then it memorizes non-healing spells? Yeah, that's really an exploit. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's that's pretty cheap. That's a pretty substantial bug. Let's see. Let's do magic missile, fireball, cone of cold. Okay. DJ says Fix still uses time, so I'm not sure if it's cheap. It just Memorizes spells where you can't rest. Yeah, I gotcha. It's not, it's a little cheap. It's not extra cheap. It's just a little bit cheap. I've seen much cheaper. Oh no, face spiders. Darn it. Oh, I hate these. Dang. At least I can target these four before they act. Yeah, they have ridiculously strong poison. Like, I think you do a saving throw at like -4 or something. I don't remember for sure what it is, but... And of course, in this game, poison kills you. It doesn't just do damage over time. It's an instant death. I do have neutralized poison memorized, but then you lose all your hit points. You have to get all those back, and they get no experience. It's just a pain. Where's the bug spray, Gator says. Hey, Weston, welcome. How are you doing? It says there is signs of a recent battle between a magic user and some Umber Hulks. There's a dead black circle mage stuffed in the corner of the room. What do you do? Of course we're going to search. Nice. Oh, lots of cool stuff. Wow, 3 wands. We'll have to take those back and see what they are. Hopefully none of this is cursed. Alright, so let's take a look here. Armor class -1. 1. So this isn't a necklace of... or a ring of protection. Alright, bracers. Armor class is 1. Equip this. 0. What? Wow, those are bracers armor class 3? That's weird. I think Dirk has bracers on too, if I remember right. Yeah, he has armor class 6 bracers. So that'll be a big upgrade for him too. Let's give him the 4. Does he have a ring of protection? Yes, okay. -6 on him now. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just more Umber Hulk. Gator says neutralize poison brings you back to full hit points. No, it doesn't. Not that I recall. I think you keep your hit points maybe that you had before. Gosh, we'll have to test it out. I'm sure I'll get poisoned at some point. But it might be that you kept your hit points that you had when you died. We'll try it out at some point. Gator says, I love this game for the setting, but the mazes are kind of poorly laid out. Yeah, it felt like they were getting tired of making these, and they're all kind of started to feel the same. Will slay living work? No. Umber Hulks are pretty resistant. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, he's my fire thief. So in theory, I was gonna say I might be able to backstab, but there's another Umber Hulk blocking the way. There we go. The ring of tire warmly glow. Oh yes, we found another piece of the staff. I'm hoping that's the last piece. I hope so, because otherwise I'm gonna have to try to go back and find the piece I'm missing. All right, DJ, let's test out your exploit just for fun. Fireball. Let's see. Ice storm. What? Oh, that ring I got was a ring of wizardry. Because it's giving me 8 level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. Wow. That could be a lot of Cone of Cold. Let's do some of that and some hold monsters. We'll do a cloud kill just for fun. Wow. Okay, here we go. We'll hit fix. Let's do his Slay Living. And Magic Missile. Fix. Ah, there you go. It built it right in. DJ for the win. DJ says, use this all my way through these back in the day. Hey, Stadius, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, Hold Monster is a pretty darn good spell. Alright, let's try to get out of here. We'll go back to the dwarf and hopefully he'll say, you have all the pieces. Leandro says, Sasha has very little health for such an advanced party. Yes. These characters have been transferred all the way from Pool of Radiance. I don't know if you knew that or not. Those that have been following the stream. Level 12 magic user. And she has 26 hit points. Needless to say, I rolled on the average side of hit points since mages get 1d4 per level. But yeah, I don't like doing that's the other thing. I don't like doing the modify thing and maxing your characters out. But yeah, these characters have been through Pool of Radiance, Curse of the Azure Bonds, and now they're going through Secret of the Silver Blades. Oh, glad you're doing well, Stasius. DJ says saves you time doing that fix thing. Yeah, that would save you time. Oh, and Dominic's here. Hey, Dominic, how are you doing? Doing good. Gator says the fights have more enemies if you do max them all out. Oh, really? Is that in all the games or only some of the gold box games? Because it didn't seem to affect it for me. Like I've played Pool of Radiance quite a few times all the way through, and I didn't notice that there were less enemies. This is not a good... Cloud kill will... That's a bad thing. Because I think it only goes 4, so I could make it go here. No, that's not a good move. I'm just gonna hit myself again. Oh, I can't hit Sasha though. I gotta be really careful of that. We'll cast it right here. Gator says all of them as far as I know. Wow, cool. Yeah, I did not know that. Okay, no petrification for us. Thank goodness. DJ says, I remember grabbing them. Yes, the manual bodily health. Oh, you duplicated it 7 times on each character who was forced to restart Pool of Radiance. He had 25 Constitution. Yeah, the weird thing was the regeneration worked. Using that once you got to 20 hit points, but it seems like once you went above 20, the regeneration didn't get any better. But at least you get the hit point bonus. And probably the saving throw bonus too. But yeah, I love that they actually included the regeneration ability. What? This is weird. Why is it showing 5 more spells to memorize? I did not cast all those. How many does 4, 3. Now it shows 0. I don't know. That was weird. DJ says I gained 6 hit points every step I was searching. Now, when I tried that, and I got their Constitution to 25 using at least the hex editor, it only did the 20 Constitution level, so it would regenerate 1 hit point every 6 steps, I think. Were you playing the DOS version, or were you playing a different version? Displacer beasts. Oh. Yeah, displacer beasts are a pain. They have good saving throws too, in general. It's a slugfest. Alright. We have to be getting close to being done with this level and getting out. Oh, I just hope that I have all the staff pieces. Yes. Okay. We're going to go up to the temple level. And then we go south. Okay. Now he was over toward the side. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Need to go over one more. Oh. So you're back. Only have 5 pieces, huh? Well, what are you waiting for? The Dreadlord isn't going to stay frozen forever. Doggone it. How many stupid pieces do we need? Oh, it's such a pain. Eight. We need 8 pieces of the staff. And I only have 5. Oh my gosh. Oh. And the problem is I won't even know which pieces I have. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, first let's go back to town. So we can identify all of our stuff. See if we can train while we're here. Nope. You love the Gold Palace? Alright, let's see here. Braces armor class 3. Quarterstaff plus 3. Yep, ring of wizardry. Oh, that's weird. This is just a normal ring. Oh, it says not enough money. Okay. Protection plus 1. That's pretty weak. I had another ring of protection? Wow. Okay. Extra healing. Nice. Wand of paralyzation, wand of ice storm, wand of lightning. Nice. Question is... Okay, so this one cannot be used by a fighter thief. Interesting. Wand of paralyzation is the only one. Let's see if the cleric can use it. Nope. Can Jack use it? Yes, he can. Okay, cool. And then give the wand of lightning to Victor. He can use it. Nice. Or actually, maybe Sasha? Do you have one of fireballs? Okay. All right, that's good enough. But now we got to go all the way back. Okay. Stacia says, it's interesting how many games require a party to assemble a piece of a staff. I wonder how old the idea is. The rod of 7 parts in the first edition of D&D? Yeah, I don't know. And Gator said Voltron. Yeah, that is pretty funny, isn't it? Same old type quests. I always found it funny, you know, these overpowered artifacts. It's like, who created these, first of all? And when they did, if they're that powerful, why didn't they just make things just so ridiculous where they could destroy any evil, you know? Just didn't make a lot of sense to me. All right, let's go down to the basement. I don't know if I've been here yet. All right, let's go east first. You know what? Oh, I'm vaguely remembering this. I don't think there are any pieces of the staff on 9 or basement. Because there's 7 pieces and there's 8 levels above. See, I think I'm wasting my time on this level. Let's go, let's try level 6. I felt like I went there, but I don't think I exhausted it. And since I usually go east first, I'm sure I went that way. Let's try to go west. We'll know sure enough because it'll say like there's nothing in this room or we won't be running across Umber Hulks. Yeah, why'd they just leave them all these artifacts around? Gator says exactly. Tossing powerful artifacts like garbage. Yeah, it's always so goofy to me. So many stories are that way, you know, where it's around an artifact. Even Lord of the Rings, you know. Like, make another ring. If you made one that does that and attracts the evil and everything, it's like, why don't you, if you can make that, why can't you make something else to either counter it or something even better? Yeah, this has all been exhausted, it looks like. Okay, let's try south. Stacia says there should be an artifact that can 3D print lesser magical items. Yeah, it's an artifact printer. That's pretty funny. Nothing useful. Rubble. Nothing useful. See, and that doesn't tell me if I've been there before or not. And since it doesn't have an auto map, I don't know. Gator says, I hate when RPGs have treasure chests with junk in them, worth less than the chest itself. Yeah, that does suck. That's very frustrating. That's one of the reasons I made the Wizardry 8 mod. Because you'd get ripped off sometimes. And it wasn't, relative sometimes to how difficult it was to get to that chest. That is frustrating. Gator says, or like Diablo, where you're knee deep in rare equipment with bad stats. Yeah, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer games where your character, like the strength of your character is more stat driven, or do you prefer games where it's more equipment driven? Like, what do you think's more important? Percy says for him, either one or both depends on the game. And Gator says both. Stasius says 40% gear, 60% character. And Percy says, however, I like the idea that certain levels are significant for certain classes or types of characters. And Gator says, when you save up a lot for new equipment and gear up, it's a blast. Yeah, so far it looks like I've cleared most of this. So we did south. So now let's do east and then we'll do north. Good news is, if I did clear it, we won't be fighting those dumb Umber Hulks anymore. Because those are set encounters. No, we don't want to dig. It's a waste of time. Nothing useful. Okay. Eyes of Charming, they never work. Let's try it. They have infinite charges, but it never works. So what's the point? Oh. My dude was set in quick mode. Hey, Takaho, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What about titles in games? Do you guys, like as characters level up, do you like or care about titles Or is it more about the abilities and stats? Oh, I see what happens here. So when you do the fix command, it doesn't memorize all the spells. If the healing has been completely done, then you have extra spells to still have to rest on. I see. Okay. Power word stun. Already know all that. Okay. Gator says the world championship title, then you get a badass belt. Percy says title should be linked to achievements, quests, or quest completion and such, not levels or other stats alone. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what's kind of cool about that game, Darklands. I don't know if you've seen me play that, Percy, or not. But I think you would really like it, just based on what I've kind of learned about you over the years. Well, I'd say years, but it seems like maybe it's been a year or two. Let's see, let's go. I just went east. So yeah, north. Let's go north. It has reputation and all kinds of things like that. And it's the reputation can be like local. And there's a lot of like karma oriented stuff, which is really cool. It's got some great quest type things. It's all dynamic. Basilisks, they're so dangerous. Yeah, months, not years. Stacia says the monks in Oriental Adventures First Edition had awesome names at higher levels. Outside of that, I never thought about it much. Gary says feels like you've accomplished something when you get a name. Yeah, that's true. Like saving a town. Percy says, but yes, I have seen some of your streams in Darklands. Oh yeah, Valor reflected the gaze. See if we can take out this other basilisk. Oh, he's got 16 hit points. Oh, maybe, yes, I can get my other magic missile in. Boom. These are so dangerous. Percy says, I think I began watching your content in May or June, but maybe it was earlier. Yeah, it seems like it's been quite a while. Stacia says, perhaps streamers should have titles. D4T would have a great one. Oh, thanks. Well, according to Marco, he says I'm the best. What did he put on my shirt? Either best DOS RPG or best RPGer in the world. He of course is joking. There's inside jokes with him where he always calls himself the best gamer. What do you say? Best DOS gamer in the world, I think. And so he was handing out titles to some other YouTubers, and that's the one he gave me. Oh, he's funny. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, he's plays a lot of retro games and stuff. He's a really nice, super nice and fun guy. Marco Plays DOS Games is the name of his channel. All right, I know I'm gonna hit Jack here, but I don't care. I want to kill these cockatrices. Yeah, I'm really bad with time perception, Percy. Always been that way. Where something seems like it's been forever and it hasn't been, or vice versa. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened pretty, just a month or two ago, and it would end up being like a year. Always been bad about that. Unless I can tie it to some year or like event, I'm just really bad with passage of time. DJ says 220 MS-DOS titles on my Raspberry Pi right now. Oh wow, that is a lot. So are you playing any of them? And which ones? Yeah, I have definitely cleared level 6. So we'll have to go to level 5. Ugh. Gosh, unless it is on level 9 in basement. I just don't remember. These can poison you. Wyvern. And there we go. Sasha's killed. So now we'll see what happens with the neutralized poison spell. How many hit points she gets back. Alright. She has 26 max. So let's see what she ends up with. 1. So it doesn't even do that. Yeah, you only get 1 hit point when you get pulled back. That's what I was wondering. It's just such a pain. All right, rule book. Now we're going to the rule book. Page 4. After the heading character status. What is word 4? Okay. Now, which way was it going? This way, okay. DJ says Heroes of Might and Magic 2 with the original opera music. Oh, nice. That's an awesome game. You also enjoyed a bit of Seventh Guest the other day. I have not played that. Is that like an adventure game? Gator says I'd love to play Heroes 2, but it's way too hard. Yeah, it is hard, but it just takes getting used to and practice, and then eventually you'll get really good at it. 25 elite vampires, blah. Yeah, the vampire lords, yep. And in 2, I believe there's ghosts, right? And the ghosts or spirits, whatever they call, were like super ridiculously overpowered. The skeletons were overpowered too. Seventh Guest is a Sierra game, DJ says. Puzzles and real video mixed with gaming. Okay. So I think it kind of is like an adventure game though, right? I know it has that other stuff too, but... Yeah. Skeletons just drop off stacks. Like 200. Yeah, I'm not into exploiting. Unless you're just messing around, then it can be fun, but this feels so cheap. Giant slugs are mad. That's one creature you would not want to meet in real life. A giant slug. I don't know what would be worse, a giant spider or a giant slug. Dang. Blunt weapons do nothing to them. Yeah, it's like Mist, Gator says. Hey, Walker Wright, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Walker says, do you draw dungeon maps while you play these older games, or are you winging it? I've played this. I've beaten this one. So I definitely am not going to draw maps on this. But generally, no, I don't draw maps. I used to do that a long time ago with like Bard's Tale. Bard's Tale especially. That was needed before clue books. Come on, fix command. But yeah, it takes so much time. But now with the remake, the Bard's Tale trilogy, it has the auto map where you don't need to do that even. Usually what I do in mazes is I always go right. Like you imagine having your right hand on a wall. That's what I'm doing here. And you'll miss things if they're on the inside, like if there's a ladder or stairs that's not on an outer wall. And if you run into teleporters, that technique will get screwed up. But most places don't have those. At least not the teleporter. So you can at least get back to where you were. So it works pretty well doing that. Yeah, we're done with this level. Oh, wait a minute. I have not been here. This is good news. This might be where the other piece of the staff is. Gator says slugs are weak to salt. Spiders are dangerous. These spiders spit acid. Would you like to get spit with slug acid? That'd just be so freaky. DJ says I would move from the country that contained giant spiders. Yeah, no doubt. You'll need a flame tosser for spiders. Walker says I've been slowly breaking into these older RPGs, and cartography has been sort of a hurdle for the early ones to me. So you're so spoiled by modern games and auto maps. Yes, very, very true. So I take it you haven't played a lot of the older retro games. Are you younger then? DJ says the spinners in the Bard's Tale would mess with you if you did that method. Yes, absolutely. That's why, but they did have magic spells where you could see what direction you're facing. You just have to be really, really conscious of it and pay close attention. Yeah, Bard's Tale has some of the most difficult dungeons ever. You know, definitely true. Although Wizardry 4 is definitely the hardest out of all the ones I've played. Okay. Gator says that's what I did for Phantasy Star. Hey, Shot's here. Welcome, Shot. How you doing? No, I'm not out of the dang caves. I only have 5 pieces of this 7-piece staff. I thought I was getting close, but... Oh, the mines. The mines! This is what makes this game just the worst gold box game in my mind. it is this. This is the reason. Gator says if the maze loops, then it doesn't work though. Well, yeah. I mean, it depends on if the exit's on the outside wall. If it's on the outside wall, then you'll eventually come all the way back around and build the exit. But yeah, you'll miss stuff in the middle. Graph paper, yep. I remember those days. Stacia says it was much harder back in the day. Oh gosh, yes. No comparison. Yeah, I've already beaten it. And that's why I don't feel too bad about using clue books on games I've already beaten. I still try to avoid it though. Sometimes I like to test my own memory and see how bad it is. It's like, I thought this happened, and then, nope, I'm completely wrong. Percy says the worst are overlapping dark zones and anti-magic zones. Yes, with spinners. Or zones that turn your NPCs against you. Malicious or malevolent zones. Those are, oh. Bard's Tale was wicked. An awesome game, though. I think we got him. Yep. Gators. Oh, we already read that one. Shot says, I swear every once in a while I dream these mines. Oh, no. That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. DJ says, my buddy and I won this one very fast. It was a bit of a letdown. Gator says, finding these parts isn't a challenge anymore. It's just a chore. Yeah, it is. It really is. That is true. Okay, so we're done with the 5th level. So unfortunately, there was no... oh, I gotta go with 5th level. There was no staff piece there. Alright, let me look and see if level 9 has any staff pieces, because I don't think I found any on 9 or the basement. Let's see. What does that mean? What are these letters? The clue book doesn't really show where the staff pieces are. U has to mean Umber Hulk. J probably means like gems? Why wouldn't they use a G? Oh, here we go. These areas were being actively worked on when monsters came. Oh, yeah, it's gems. Okay. Toxic fumes. Oh, so each number may say it has a piece of the staff. Okay. So I have to read through each one to see. So yeah, the basement does not have a piece of staff. And neither does level 9. So yeah, I had to have missed it on level 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. Alright. Let's see, level 5. 51 is what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's just go straight to that room and see if I've already been there. We need to go north. DJ says, have you live streamed Eye of the Beholder or Dungeon Master? No, I have not. Hey, Sandor, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And Shot says these mines do graph out kind of cool looking though. Yeah, they almost look like a fractal to me. Alright, and then we're gonna go north. Should be one in here somewhere, if I haven't got it already. Alright, so I've already got it from this level. Level 5. Oh, the random encounters. I wish they had more variety of monsters in these areas. Gets old. Same ones over and over. At least in Wizardry 6 and beyond, you get like training as you fight. It levels up some of your skills. So it doesn't feel like such a waste of time. Blunt weapons do no damage to giant slugs. Why can't I remember that? Ooh, long distance shot at Sasha with that acid. Oh, he has a mace. That's useless. Shot says you'll be needing all of this experience in Pools of Darkness. Yeah, especially since I have characters that aren't human. Some of them. I think they've already maxed out and won't level up because of the goofy rules in the second edition D&D. Although by the time I get there, I've usually replaced half my party because of my character limitations. Yeah, exactly, Shot. Hey, Ken Dannon, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yep, bikini male. That's Vala. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't show the portraits anymore. Only Pool of Radiance did that. Okay, let's see. North? No. So we gotta go up to level 4 now and give it a shot. Missing 2 pieces of staff. Alright, level 4. 41. It's to the south. I'm gonna take this path here. Hold on. Should be this way, I think. Ring. Okay, there we go. Another piece of staff down. So we only have 1 piece of staff left, guys. So it's either going to be on level 1 through 2 or 3. Oh, I'll be so glad to be out of the mines. Alright, on level 3. 31. What? Oh, this clue book is wrong. Oh my goodness. Wow, you guys have to see this. Alright, let me flip it to this so you can see this. Alright, this is the clue book. The official clue book, SSI. And look at level 1 mine and look at the numbers. You'll see like 11 through 15. What I would do is just look at the upper left page. You'll see it says mine level 1 and it has an 11. See that? Okay, so look at this. Mine level 1, 11 on the upper left. And then all the way over on this side, if I can get it to show, 15. Here's mine level 2. Note the number in the upper left is 23. Watch this. Mine level 3. What number do you see there in the upper left? 11. They included the map for level 1 twice. This is not mine level 3. It says it is. But I was looking down here at these numbers. Right here. It says the staff should be there. I'm like, wait a minute, where's 31? I have never noticed that in this clue book because I don't use it that often. But that's just hilarious. Who messed that up? That was weird. Okay, so I am gonna have to do this one on my own. So I guess we'll do north first. Probably missed a lot in the chat. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Ken Dannon says I want that book. Hey, Timothy and Debrakshaw, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Ken Dannon says I'm hitting print screen, lol. Hey, and Bo's here. Hey, Bo, welcome. How you doing? Just coming to check briefly. How goes the evening? It's going good. Minus a clue book having pasted in the wrong map. The author should be forced to fight a Balrog for this, Stacia says. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a huge editing issue. The editor did not catch that. Alright, so we're going to have to use our always go right technique here. Watch it be on this level where I missed the staff piece. Glad you're doing well, Timothy. I'm doing great. Sandor says secrets revealed after decades. Yeah, what the heck? It's like, that happens to me all the time where there's some old game I'm playing. I'm like, what? I never knew that. And I've played it for years. It's just crazy. Yeah, exactly, Gator. He says just goes to show how freaking confusing the minds are. Even the editors got confused and pasted the wrong one in there. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Either that or the guy making the clue books like, I'm gonna mess with these kids playing this game. They're gonna be like, wait a minute, what's going on here? That is funny though. Ooh, that's weird. Wow. I went north and I came out a different direction. Okay. Let's go north again. This time we're always gonna go left. I always like that comment when you're walking around. and it says to you, your party, you hear a voice say, I thought I heard something. That's just so ironic. So you're the one walking around, listening carefully, like, hey, I thought I heard something, but no, there's some other party that said that about you. It's like total role reversal there. Shot says they get you twice. Once paying for the clue book and again when you call the hotline. Yeah, right? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. It's almost like you have to laugh so that you don't cry because the mines are just so long and tedious. I think that's safe, yeah. Stacia says, builds character. This is why we're such tough gamers or something. Yeah, it really does. Helps you with patience. As long as you stick it out. But I've already done it. I really don't want to do it again. It's where the remakes are so good because they'll have like an auto mapping feature or something. So if you've already done it before, you don't have to do it all again. Especially when it's an option and you can turn it off if you want. All right. I'm gonna go left. uh, it's like Groundhog Day. Bo says that's a lot of Minotaurs. It is. Imagine Pool of Radiance characters trying to fight these. Since you get capped at level 5 and 6. Well, level 6. Level 6 and 7 get capped. It's another thing I'm never really a fan of is level caps. If anything, just make the experience exponential so that it's not technically a cap. Ah, the tedium having to fight these stupid displacer beasts and Minotaur. Stacia says exactly, fully agree, and Bo says agreed. Someone wants to grind, let them. Yeah. Yeah, and it's nice when your skills can go up, even if they go up really, really slow, like by a fraction of a percent. At least you feel like you're getting somewhere. Otherwise, it feels like a complete waste of time. Or at least give some like rare random equipment or something. You gotta give something. Okay, this is a little different. 7250, I gotta remember this. I'm at position 7250. Somebody can remember that. I'm gonna try to remember. At 7250, hold on a minute. I need to go south. Oh, I can remember that because we're already going back around. All right, so 7251, we're gonna go west. Okay. Oh. What is that? I'm gonna attack this because this is different. What in the world is this? Oh, they're Mobats. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, what kind of creature was that? Weird. These are a lot more rare. Bo says modern games often level cap and make you pay for downloadable content. Then it opens the cap for bit. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, 6054. We need to go north. 6054 north. Oh, there was nothing in there. Dang it. Okay. Well, we're back out here again. Let me think. So I'm going north. I haven't gone south. Let's try that. Maybe it doesn't loop around to the south. Let's always go right. The AI in these gold box games is so bad. They're like, I can't reach you, so let's just randomly run around on the battlefield. Just think if people did that in real life. Wouldn't that be hilarious? They do a really funny parody of that, like a YouTube video where like you can't reach someone because of whatever reason. So you just kind of like run around and move very sporadic movements, and that would be funny. Walker says, yeah, I've played a lot of old games, but always sort of avoided CRPGs till recently. Ah, okay, gotcha. Developed a new interest. Cool. Well, yeah, the CRPGs are amazing. I hope you enjoy it. Gator says, yeah, especially when you cast cloud magic and they just fidget around and walk right into the clouds. Yeah, exactly. We could do so many funny, nerdy videos that only we would get. You know, like other guys like guys and girls like us would crack up, and then other people would be like, "You guys are such nerds." Bo says it's like in most Japanese RPGs, you can't go that way, being blocked by a 1 foot high bush. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I was a kid and, was new to video games, as a kid, you have no idea what kind of limitations there are. Your imagination's just so expansive compared to reality. And so you'd be playing these games and you're like, I wonder what's right behind this building. Like I remember that with like King's Quest. When I'd play that, King's Quest 1, and there'd be a mountain, they'd block the right side all the way up the map, so you couldn't go that direction. And so the screen above it might have a mountain, and then the one below it, you'd have maybe a river or something. And I was always like, oh, I want to be able to get to that other side. I want to see what's over there. Not knowing that obviously there's a game world that's limited. But it's like, man, could you imagine if a game was actually that way where it on the fly would just generate the rest of the world, like if nobody's ever been there in just like infinite capacity? That'd be pretty cool. Stacia says text-based games were awesome. Just trying to get out of one of what? Just trying to get out of bed and one could take an hour. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that's so true. And Shot says in Pool of Darkness, they fixed the AI. It refuses to ever enter a cloud. It'll go around if it can, but if there's no other way, they just sit there. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, that's so true. And Bo says that's why I was amazed with games like Elder Scrolls, where you could go into anyone's house and even steal their cups and forks. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh. More displacer beasts. Here we go, Shot. We're testing Kona Cold. Let's see if it behaves like we think it will. It hit the one behind it. That is what I would expect. Sometimes that spell acts kind of weird. Gator says, and then you can't leave Mournhold City in Morrowind. Yeah, that's how the Bard's Tale Part 1 was too. There's a snowdrift blocking you from going outside. Again, as a kid, you're like, what? I wonder what's out there, You really try to make it out there. Oh. Centipedes? Yeah. I think these can paralyze you. And then one hit you. Yeah, that was a pretty decent Cone of Cold. I don't know if I went right. Need to be sure. Stacia says, did any wizard figure out how to make a cone of fire? Or a cone or a cold ball? Why always fireball and a cone of cold. Yeah. Well, I know in D&D there's a, what's it called? Some kind of snowball spell. So some wizard figured out how to make snowballs. Snowball swarm. I always thought that was a cool spell. Gold box game, of course, didn't. They made their selections very limited. Come and get it, Minotaur. I better memorize. I'm getting low. We were so rudely interrupted by Mobats. Yeah, I did go that direction. Okay, so south is not the way to go. Unless there is no staff piece on this level. This might be one I actually have to map out. It seems to have a ton of random encounters. I'm going to put it on novice just to speed this up. Tired of all these dumb battles. I'll flip it back to normal when we're out of here. Alright, let's see here. Let's go west. And let's go left. All looks the same. Wait a minute, that wall looked weird. Okay, it was just the way it was drawn. There it is. You hear a voice in the distance say, I thought I heard something. Looks like the novice level may be making it where I can run away easier. Yeah, so far I've been able to run away from every single battle with novice. Sheesh. Alright, so what direction was that? West? Alright, so I completely exhausted west. So it either isn't here or I need to do one of these other directions. Let's go east and always go right. So there you go, guys. If you want to be able to run away from all these random encounters, just put it on level novice. And it looks like you always get away so far. You don't have to mess with fighting all this junk. Yeah, every single one I can get away. What I probably should do is go to level 2 and 1 next time and exhaust those since I do have maps of those. And I'll just visit all the places where it says there should be a thing. It said the 3rd level has one though, that's the problem. Second level has one. So does the 1st level. Alright, let's check out the 2nd level. 21 is to the west. And then north. Yeah, it looks like I've been this way because I should have just fought some Umbra Hulks. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. We just found the last piece of the staff. Wow, okay. Thank goodness. Now we just gotta get out of here. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Where did I just go? I think I want to go east. Yep. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, thank goodness. We're going to go to a temple. South. There we go, guys. Save it. See what he says. So you're back. Only have 7 pieces, eh? Well, what are you waiting for? The Dreadlord isn't going to stay frozen forever. What? What? I thought it said you had to have 7 pieces. Do you need 8 pieces? Eight pieces. Oh my goodness. You need 8 pieces. I thought I had it. Kidding me. We'll do level 1. And if it's not there, then it's going to be on that 3rd level that I don't have a map for. 1. Alright, what way do we need to go here? 11. So we need to go west. What? Oh, okay, I see where I'm at. Need to go north. Should be in here if I haven't got it yet. Oh no, it's on the 3rd level. I've already done level 1. Okay, well, I'll have to do that another stream. Because I've gone in circles. I'll have to map that one out because I don't have a page in the clue book for it. And it goes around in a circle. So my technique for going right does not work. Okay. Alright, well, it'll be to level 3 next time. Face them north. Sheesh. I still can't believe my clue book doesn't have the right page there. Hey there, Lutfi. Welcome. Unfortunately, you're catching me on the tail end of the stream. But welcome anyway. Shot says, I bet we could rest for next year straight and that Dreadlord will indeed stay frozen. Yes, exactly. And Shot says, I prefer that over an awful time limit though. Yeah, that's very true. Especially if it's like a main quest like that. Yeah, just when I thought I was done with the mines, I have 1 piece left and it's the mine level, not in the clue book. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the chat. I sure did. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend too. and I will see